So greetings from beautiful Pennsylvania once again, and in a spot that I haven't been to for quite some time. We're not too far from Swatara State Park. This is part of State Game Lands. I think it's number 80. We're on top of like a little mountain here. There's like a mountain meadow. There's beautiful. The goldenrod is blooming. I don't know if you can see it behind me in spots. I'll give you a view in a moment. But we're just gonna walk around a little bit. I've explored up here years ago. We're not too far from what I call the back entrance into the Bordner cabin over in Swatara State Park. I think years ago I tried to show that to you, but it was like a log jam. We might fix that sometime, but I'm kind of in that area. Anyway, let me give you a sweep of view. But there's the road up, which is open. It's a seasonal road. It's only open certain times of the year. But look at all the goldenrod blooming back there. Got the Jeep. Yeah. And look at that, all the way up there. There's a gate here, but there's all kinds of wildflowers, goldenrod blooming up there. So we're gonna have a look around, see what we can find in all this goldenrod stuff. When I was here years ago, I know I found those huge, we called them garden spiders growing up, those big yellow and black spiders. There were huge ones in here. I'm not sure if we'll find those today, but we're just gonna look around, explore, have a good time up here. It's a Monday evening. Today's what? September 18th. Anyway, let's quit yapping. Let's get exploring, see what we can find. But it is definitely the season of the goldenrod. Some splashes of purple. I think there's some aster out there. Let's see what else we can find. Brought my other camera along, so we'll try and take some pictures of the bees. There's a busy bee right in there. They're getting ready for winter time is coming. Busy bee. Yeah, I believe that this flower right here, is this wild? I believe this is wild basil, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does have a very strong smell as I smell it. Oh yeah, it's really good. But I believe that's what this is. These purple ones, wild basil. Doesn't necessarily smell like the garden variety, but yep, there's definitely a very strong smell. Not a bad smell though, but I'm pretty sure if that's wild basil. Yeah, but this goldenrod is loaded with all kinds of bugs. There's one right there. I think he's supposed to look like a bee, like he's mimicking a bee. Busy. I'll try to get a picture of him. Yeah, it's just loaded with all kinds of bees and insects. Try to film. There's grasshoppers jumping around all over the place here. Oh, there's a big bee right there. Oh, he just flew off. Alright. Well, there's plenty more though. Beautiful. And we'll try to find, I mentioned those bigger spiders. We'll try to find some little ones. A lot of times in this goldenrod, there's these little crab spiders are called. I was just talking about that with my mom earlier. They camouflage, they blend in super well with the goldenrod. They look yellow, but they hide in the flowers and they wait for a bee to come. You know, they call it crab spider because they kind of look like a crab. And if somebody gets too close, they grab it. So they're very hard to find though. I did bring like a magnifying lens and everything, so we'll see what we can find. But they blend in perfectly with these yellow flowers. It's almost impossible to even see they're there. Alright, well, no little crab spiders yet. I've been stooping at different spots, looking with a magnifying lens actually, to try and find some. None of those big ones either yet. I think a mowed trail goes all the way around this meadow, so we'll keep on going. Oh, got a butterfly. Oh, flew off. I don't know, caught on camera. There's a little one down there. do have one of those sulfur butterflies. There it is. I think I got it in the screen there. There you go. Oh, I can't zoom in anymore with this one. Yeah, each flower is just its own little microcosm or a little microhabitat for all kinds of little bugs. Some kind of longhorn beetle. We got some interesting mushrooms here. Looks like this one got knocked off, broken. Oh, there's all kinds of bugs there. I wonder if this is the ones that... No. There are these cool mushrooms. They're called milky mushrooms. When you break them open and like this milk stuff comes pouring out, but I'm not sure what this is offhand. But yeah, check out this cool moss here too. You got this greener stuff. But yeah, this interesting stuff growing here everywhere. Alright, so I found a spider, not the ones I was looking for, but this is kind of creepy. You know, being an insect is not entirely cool, so I think it's on the flower over here. Let's see if we can, camera wants to focus on this one, but underneath that flower, check out underneath there. You see that guy right there? That's a spider. Oops, blurry it is again. We see how he's waiting by that flower for a bee or something to come along, and then he'll spring on them and get them. See how he's just hid under the flower petals there. So you could be some unsuspecting bee coming to that flower, and then unbeknownst to you, there's something underneath that wants to eat you or suck your insides out, to say the least. You know, insects have it tough. Imagine that. You think beautiful flower to get a meal, and boom! Imagine going to the grocery store, you know, and you're walking up to open up the, you know, maybe you're in the freezer section. You're gonna get, well, not the freezer section. Maybe you're gonna get some milk. You know, you open up that, you know, glass door to get the milk, and there's big, giant, human-sized spider waiting just on the inside there, behind the milk cartons, and it like reaches out and grabs you. That's kind of what it's like for them. It doesn't be milk; it'd be like bread or anything that you're trying to get, and there's something in there waiting for you. Anyway, yeah, but in amongst all this beauty, there are terrors just like that. I mean, that was just one spider we saw that was just back there. Throughout here, we're seeing all these bees and things getting the pollen, but there's also predators in here. That's just one of probably hundreds of, or even thousands of spiders that are in here, and other predators that are also getting food. Yeah, and mixed in with all the yellow is some beautiful purple. I believe these are asters. I want to say a New York aster. You can zoom in just a little bit, but they make a nice contrast to all the yellow in here. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful place to walk. I haven't really gone that far. Right up there, I don't think you can see you can kind of see the top of the Jeep up there. We just kind of walked around this one meadow area. I think I saw a larger butterfly up here. We'll see. Oh, I do see it up there. Looks like a monarch. Well, I'm not really sure where that butterfly went. It kind of landed in there somewhere. Alright. keep going on. I think we'll make our way around this way yet. I think there's an old road that goes down that way too. And we've got some milkweed plants, so we'll look out for the monarch caterpillars, but you should recognize this. I did a video on these recently. This is the horse nettle. Of course, the berries aren't yellow yet, or there's one down there that's turned yellow, but they got the thorns. They're poisonous. Oh, there's actually one down here that's kind of getting yellow. Hold on a second here. Yeah, down here's one that's kind of turning yellow. Horse nettle. And they do have thorns. Yeah, I'm looking for some monarchs. Don't see any on the plants here though. Oh, there's something over there. There's a creature in here. Have you heard that or saw that? Where'd it go? Huh. Not sure what it was. If it's even here anymore. Alright. Not sure if I caught that on camera at all, but there was something. Could have just been like a rabbit or something, but anyway. Maybe a giant snake or something anyway. Alright. Alright, up here we have a larger butterfly. What? I'm not sure what that... Let me zoom in. I'm not sure what that one is. Is that it? Right there it is. Oh, I just want to focus. Hold on a second. There we go. That's a... Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's landed up here now. I'm not sure... There he goes. You gonna land close by for me? Oh, out of sight down there somewhere. Alright. Oh, there he goes. Alright, just let him go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Offhand. I'll have to look that one up when I get home. Alright, well I almost stepped on this fella. Go from butterfly to turtle. Are you still alive, buddy? Looks like they mowed through here recently. Oh yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's hissing at me. It's a box turtle. This is a male. Pretty sure it's a male. Well, usually they have a little groove down there. But the shell is kind of concave a little bit. Pretty sure that makes it a male. That helps facilitate certain turtle activities. I'll let you figure the rest out. Yeah, but he's closed. He's clamped shut tight. Let's sit him down and see if he comes out of his shell a little bit for us. Alright, well he's proving to be pretty shy, so I'm going to just put him back where I found him here. He's kind of in there. Guess settle him down for the night, maybe? Alright, little buddy, I'll let you go. Let's walk on over to these thistles. Oh, there's another one of those butterflies up here. Oh, quite a few of them. I want to say, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, some kind of fritillary butterfly. Oh, check it out. That's a beautiful shot right there. There we go. Oh, a bit bedraggled on the wings there, but... Oh, there's one landed right next to me here. Yeah, right there. And now you're gonna leave me. There they both are. Oh, that's definitely worth coming over. There's one there, one down in there, and one up there. So there's three of them here. I'm gonna take a closer look at some of these thistle flowers, see if we can find. Alright, I couldn't find anything hiding in there, like spiders and stuff. I'm probably sure there is, but the few flowers I checked didn't have any. Anyway, let's head back over the trail here. And here's the road that comes down from the parking lot. So let's head down this way a little bit. I mean, it's just more and more and more flowers and stuff. Wow. Alright, so this milkweed up here is covered in little yellow aphids. My mom will love these. So you can zoom in on these. Oh, what's a focus? Not focused. Let's see here. See all that yellow stuff? There we go, get it to focus. Those are all little aphids. There they are. Yeah, that's what those are. Probably sucking the juices out of it. Yeah, I filmed a video here years ago, like I mentioned, and they are under the leaves. I lifted up a leaf, and the aphids were all like moving in unison back and forth, like dancing aphids. I'll try to show the ones underneath the leaf here. We'll try to zoom in on the ones under the leaf here as best we can. Okay, reach my finger over. Yeah, stretch. I'm trying to. There you go. Look at all those little aphids underneath there. Yeah, just been walking along this road for a while now, but man, that so much beautiful yellow. Down there's where we came from. Yeah, still just checking the. Oh yeah, quite a few of those milkweed beetles on here. You can see some more of those yellow flowers that had remember that big spider we saw earlier? He was on those, but. Yeah, this kind right here. Yeah, see, there's a little honeybee right there. You want to tell these guys, watch out. I don't see any spiders on these though. So this field here is full of milkweed plants. Oh, I was gonna say we better find a caterpillar, and I just spotted one right in there. I can see his head. Down at the bottom there. See him there, he's eating. Yeah, but there he is eating. At least see his head, you can see the back end right there. Yeah, I was just about to say, we better find at least one of them in here. I might go walking down through here a little bit. It's not too overgrown. Looks like they mowed this recently and the milkweed grew back. They probably did it for the milkweed, for the monarch caterpillars. So just kind of walk on the road here, but maybe we'll venture in there a little bit. Yeah, why not? See if we can find more. There's plenty of it here. You know, all these are all milkweed plants. Right, I'll get back to you. It's like a forest of milkweed plants. Haven't found any others, those caterpillars. I'm sure they're in here. I'm probably missing some of them. Well, I was starting to wonder if we would find another one. This is a smaller one. The leaf right there. Smaller than the other one we saw. There's my finger, and as you can see, there's my finger there. Pretty small fella. But we have found another one. I was starting to wonder if we would find another one. It's finding it a little bit odd that I'm not finding quite a bit more in here. It's kind of sad too in a way. I read that the population of the monarch butterfly has been down over the years. So it's definitely, in past years, I've definitely found a lot more of them. If you know anything about the monarch caterpillar, the caterpillars only really feed on the milkweed plant. That's what makes them poisonous too. The caterpillars and the adult butterflies. So they are in here. Sometimes you look for leaves. This leaf was eaten here. Considering that monarch caterpillars are pretty much the only thing that eat milkweed, it's probably what that was at one point. Alright, let's start making our way back up to the, I think the road was right up there. We'll keep our eyes open for another one as we make our way up through here though. Some apples. There's quite a few fruit trees down this way. I think there used to be a farm up here in the past, or something like that. Let's see what one of these tastes like, maybe. Here's one right here. Because even further up, there's some electrical lines that just kind of end up here. And years ago, I found an old dump down in the woods down there. There's a bunch of like old appliances and stuff from like the 50s or the 40s. It may not look pretty, but sometimes these uglier apples are actually pretty good. We had a lot of apple trees like that on the farm we grew up on. You know, we didn't spray them or treat them or anything. They just kind of didn't always look so good, but that's good. So just slowly making my way back now. We'll still keep our eyes open for bugs and other things. Once again, just so much yellow, so much color through here. I think you definitely have to come back in a couple days. Yeah, so there definitely were houses up here at one time. I just ran into a lady who lived up here at one point. She pointed out where her house was. I guess she lived up here with her grandmother or great-grandmother. Because I mentioned the one dump that I saw down here years ago, but down where we were earlier, well, I didn't film that actually. Yeah, I did a little bit of exploring off camera. I mentioned there's some of the power lines in here. There's one that ends up there and it goes down there. So I walked down there a little bit and saw some evidence that looked like there might have been a house down there one time, and she said, yeah, there was an old red brick house down there. There's a dump down there too that they used to dig antique bottles out of, so we're gonna have to check that out. There's several houses up here. I think we'll do that sometime this fall. Maybe when some of this vegetation dies back a little bit, we'll come back up here exploring. Now they know that there is something else down that way to look for. That was kind of cool. I just saw them walking up and she's pointing things out, and I overheard her saying that, you know, there used to be a house here, a house there, and that's cool. She actually used to live up here. Anyway. Alright, there goes another butterfly. Alright, yeah, so just one last look at this area. Beautiful spot up here. Come back up to the parking lot. All the beautiful yellows. So we'll definitely be back, not just to film more flowers and creatures and stuff like that, but I want to find those two dumps again, like the one I found years ago. And because I gotta go searching for that other one too, just down that way. See, I love making those kinds of videos too. We just go searching for the remnants of the past and things like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get home, folks. All right. As always, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Maybe down there somewhere. Who knows?